Good people, good people. Welcome back to another episode of the Views Over Views podcast. I'm your host, as always, Major. What it do? What it do? What it do? Listen, man. Um, I had to come and get something off my chest. Listen, if this is your first time, welcome to the fold. You dig what I'm saying? If you're returning, welcome back. So, I don't know, man. If y'all could tell, my energy ain't really where it normally is, man. Think I'm a little. I don't know. I don't know why I'm a little sluggish, bro. Um, but I want to get straight into it, man. I want to get straight into it. Before I get straight into it, hope everybody's been having an amazing week. You've been doing well. You've been prospering. All that good stuff. Fresh back in the city. Had to do a quick little turnaround trip um, for an event. Uh, did some did a live recording. I'll put it down in the description if you want to check it out. Check out the work we did a couple days ago. But yeah, let's jump straight into it, man. I've been on the seesaw dealing with this for a little minute now, and I'm trying my best to get right. Trying my best to get right with this, man. So I'm gonna just get into it, man. Um, y'all know what time it is. I got the phone with me. So this one says, "How do you get over the feeling of what's comfortable and starting to get into the feeling of what is needed for you to succeed in your purpose?" And I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I'm not gonna hold you. I have been dealing with this for a minute. Um, I am at a state in life where I am at a I have walls built up. I have walls built up with getting close to individuals. Um, I'm not gonna say that I am a people person. Don't mind interacting with people, but I'm not going to be the first one to initiate a conversation or all this, that, and the other. But I've been trying to work on letting go of the past. Um, and this is just speaking from things in general. Um, I've been hurt by people, and I have sometimes intentionally and unintentionally caused hurt to other people. Um, and when I was talking about, let me pull it back up. When I was talking about how do you get over the feeling of what's comfortable and getting into the feeling of what is needed for you to succeed in your purpose, it's it's an interesting question to myself, and I'm like, God, what do I really need to get rid of? What principles do I need to adopt for me to get in alignment with what you have for me? I don't want to be the type of person who cries out to God, God, send me this, send me that, send me this blessing. This is what I'm yearning for. This is what I'm looking for. And when it comes, and you're unappreciative when it comes, and you know that this is the answer to the questions that you have been asking God, and you see it face to face, you recognize that this is what you've prayed for. It's finally here. And you finally received the answered prayer. And now you don't want to come to grips with the fact that this is what you asked for. You have what you asked for, but because this is your first time having what you've asked for, in realizing that you have what you asked for, you don't really know how to properly, you don't know how to properly use what you've asked me for. You, y'all following what I'm saying? You, this this child has asked for a gift. They get the gift. The gift comes with instructions. You don't, the child does not read the instructions, or the individual does not read the instructions that comes with the gift, on how to put it together and how to properly use the gift correctly. Um, because I was comfortable putting the gift together by my own power, by my own mind, off of my familiarity of how I used to put previous gifts together in the past. I hope y'all following me. I'm not going to do a lot of breaking down. I'm just talking because this is how I'm feeling. It's getting to a point to where I need you to change your mind. I need you to, and like the last episode I talked about, being able to grow, you have to be uncomfortable. And I'm in that season of uncomfortability. And it is a scary thing. Me speaking aloud, I realize that I am scared to make certain commitments. I am scared to make certain promises. I'm scared to make certain moves. I'm scared to make certain decisions. Um, not more so on the fact that I don't believe that this will work. It's more so the fact of it's more so the fact of I don't know what's to come with this because I've never experienced this before. That's fine. This is all our first time on earth experiencing all of this. Take your time. Like I said before in the previous episode, feel your feels. Recognize it, evaluate it, come up with a solution, execute the solution. And I feel like you'll be fine. The number one key that I need you to work on is this: getting out of this, getting more into this, getting out of your head into your heart more. Now, it's scary. It's scary. Following your heart is scary, man. Following your heart is a scary thing, man. It's a scary thing. But your heart will never lead you wrong. As long as your heartstrings are tied to the Lord's heart, He's not going to lead you in the wrong direction. When you have a pure heart, I feel like that travels to your mind. Because I feel like sometimes a lot of us make impulse decisions on our brain, um, and how we feel. Because a lot of people do things just out the, the generous nature of having a pure and clean heart, having a generous heart, and I know this might seem like I'm just talking wherever, but y'all know this ain't scripted. This is just from the heart. But I really need God to work on me with that. Really need to work on me with that. I don't want to I don't and God knows this because I say it a lot. And I don't want to take whatever God places in my life for granted. And I don't want to, at the same time, I do not want to mishandle nor misuse what God has given me. And I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing, But the only way I'm going to be able to continue to walk in this journey called life, doing, walking confidently in the not knowing, is just putting all my trust in Him. And for instance, I'm looking at this plant. I got a plant about a month ago. I know you're supposed to water it, keep it in the sunlight. They said it needed minimum water to grow. I guess I'm not doing it right because it hasn't grown since I got it. But I still have it because I still have faith that it'll grow eventually. I'll eventually learn the ropes of how to take care of a plant and it'll grow. You dig what I'm saying? Hopefully. Um, like I have the faith that it'll grow. That's why I haven't thrown it away. Um, but praying to the Lord, there was this guy um, that we were filming one day, and he said it so clear, so clearly, man. Um, it was like praying that God gives me the discernment to hold on to the things I need and to let go of the things that I don't. And I think the biggest question to myself that I'm going to ask you as well, that you might need to ponder on, is when do I know, or when is it time for me to let go of the past so I can walk clear into my future? And I'm always having analogies for something, man. Just like how you go on a plane, man. Some airlines max weight for an individual's bag is 30. Some folks is 35. For some folks it's 40. I think sometimes it goes up to about 60. I can't remember, but I know different airlines have different requirements um, as far as your check bag go. And that's because they don't want you weighing down the plane with all your extra baggage. They don't want you weighing down the plane with all your extra baggage for you to. They don't want you weighing down they don't want you weighing down the tool that is used to get you to going to your next destination. Because if you weigh down the tool that is getting you to your next destination, sad to say, but you might not make it on time. And God forbid you have a connecting flight. So I don't know what to tell you, man. God forbid that this one tool is being used to connect you to another tool to get you to where you want to go, but you're using a tool that's you're abusing the tool that is supposed to be getting you to where you're supposed to be going. So yeah, man. So that's a question I want y'all to think about this week. If you have something that you're dealing with and you're on the fence about it, and it's like, God, I don't want to let this one thing go. I don't want to let this person go. I don't want to let this what else? I don't want to let this comfortability of the situation. I don't want to let whatever it is go that I am used to, because I am comfortable, because this is what I know. But I know this is not good for me. I know this is not healthy for me. I know this is not being used correctly. I know that this tool being used in this form or fashion is not going to help me get to my next destination. I know that me carrying this extra luggage on this plane is going to make the plane heavier, and so that's going to make us slow down, which means it's going to, once we get in the air and we're in transit to our next destination, it's going to slow us down because of all the extra weight from the past. Lord, tell me, give me discernment, give me knowledge, give me wisdom. Show me the signs of when it's time for me to let something be. And show me who I am supposed to be. Show me the way that I need to go for me to become who I need to be. So, hopefully, y'all got something out of this. This has just been on my heart. And I just needed this, man. This wasn't even for y'all. This one really was for me. Like I know I say that all the time, but this really was for me. Like I had to come sit, I had to come talk, I had to let this out, man, because I need discernment. I need I need God's grace. I need His knowledge. Like I'm 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 tired of leaning into my own understanding because I'm not understanding. I'm tired of leaning to my own understanding, man. And I said it before, when you lean to your own understanding, you lean in the wrong way. You're leaning the wrong way, man. So just like another episode, I'm like, you have to be willing to be positioned. And so I'm trying to be positioned in the right way. If that's supposed to be straight up in the ground, 10 toes down, listen, I'm trying to be rooted and grounded, man. Trying to be rooted and grounded. And I'm trying to know which way I need to go because it's time. Whenever you happen to come across this video and you hear me say this line, it's time, man. It's time. It's time. You might. It. It's your time, man. It's your time. I feel like I'm a last one, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. But just like sermons online, some of them can be out for years. Some 3, some 5, some 7, some 13. 13 years out. Um, but I believe that God will put the right message in front of the right person at the right time to give them the right revelation to live the right way that He's designed. So, as always, I thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for listening to me. I ran into a couple of homies back in Savannah when I was doing a gig, and they said, "Man, I appreciate you for your vulnerability, your honesty, man. I relate to what you're doing and keep doing what you're doing." So, to y'all fellas, man, I appreciate y'all. To the ladies, I appreciate you as well. Thank you for rocking with me. Um, and if there's anything, man, that's on your heart, just hit me up on the gram at More of a Major. Um, let's talk. Let's chop it up, man. If you some things I want to discuss on here, share with the world, man. But until then, man, y'all stay blessed, stay positive. Once again, make sure you do something for yourself. If not for an hour, at least 30 minutes, man. Put a smile on somebody else's face today. Don't be so concerned about how you're feeling. Don't be so concerned about your circumstances because there's somebody that's going through way worse than what you're going through. So um, I'm going to leave y'all with that, man. Peace, love, blessings, all that, man. Until the next time we meet again, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Peace.